Right lads, so I've now got myself a sponsor for the channel. It's No Scope Gaming Glasses. Go and use my personalised link down in the description to get any purchases. Right, so what is up guys, Shutdown PZ here, and today I'm going to bring in a video on the Premier League Team of the Season. Obviously, this is a very big thing when it comes to FIFA. Obviously, but this is the kind of time of the year where it maybe sort of starts. They start bringing out the most consistent, then it's the BPL, then the league seems to follow afterwards. But there has been a picture released of the actual PFA Team of the Year, which has been apparently announced. And we're going to now go over it and speak about some players that maybe have missed out, but will probably be on the bench for the FIFA one. And players, whether they deserve to be in it or whether they don't. So let's have a look at this team. Right guys, so this is going to be the PFA Team of the Year for the Premier League. In goal we have got David De Gea, fully deserved. He's been the best keeper in the Premier League by quite some way, absolutely saving United in a lot of games and pretty much winning them most of their games this season. The defence is going to be Hector Bellerin, Wes Morgan, Toby Alderweireld and Danny Rose. Fully deserved, all four of them I believe. Like Bellerin's been amazing for Arsenal, bombing up and down the wing, getting goals, assists and been a brilliant defender in general. Wes Morgan has been an absolute rock for Leicester City, which is why they are near the top of the league, and obviously they're currently top and have a great chance of winning the league, and he's one of the main reasons for that. Alderweireld, the same sort of thing for Tottenham. He's been absolutely brilliant all season, an amazing signing from Southampton at the start of the season, and is why Tottenham are second and still challenging right up there for the title, being a big part of that. Also, Danny Rose being a big part of that. He's been brilliant for them this year. He's made massive improvements to his game, has become a much better player, and is a really positive prospect for England for the Euros. Right, so if we move on up into the midfield, we have got Riyad Mahrez, Dele Alli, N'Golo Kante and Dimitri Payet. All fully deserved, absolutely amazing players this season. Mahrez, absolutely wonderful player for Leicester. He's been absolutely outrageous. Goals, assists, he's been unreal all season. He's got amazing skill, amazing talent, dribbling, pace. He's got everything you want from a winger, and he's just a brilliant player in general, fully deserved of that. Dele Alli has been a massive breakthrough player this season for Spurs and for England. He's been scoring goals for fun, he's getting assists, he's playing absolutely brilliantly, and he's been very exciting to watch, which is good news for the Euros, and something I'm very much looking forward to, hoping that he's going to be a big impact in the team. Now Kante has just been an absolute animal. He was a bit of an unsung hero, but everyone knows him now. He's absolutely unreal. What a signing he has been. He has run the show for Leicester in the middle of the pitch. He's made the most tackles in any of the top 5 leagues. He's just run the show completely. He's all over the place, winning the ball. He never puts a foot wrong, passing it, gets a goal every now and again. He is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and fully deserving of his place in this team. Now, Dimitri Payet, absolutely wonderful player, signed from Marseille at the start of the season by West Ham. He has been world class. Just unreal for West Ham, which is the main reason why they're near the top of the table and why they've been doing so well this season. His free kicks are absolutely worldly. He's scored some absolute screamers of free kicks, gets goals, gets assists, and is just a brilliant player. Works for the team, works hard, fully deserving of that place, has been absolutely world class this season. Now if we move on to the strikers, we have got Harry Kane and Jamie Vardy, two England players. Absolutely brilliant news for the Euros and for the Premier League, as they have been lighting it up this season. Jamie Vardy's been a breakthrough star. He's been absolutely world class for Leicester this year and has been unreal just across the whole season, scoring goals, getting assists and working really hard as a general team player, fully deserving of his place. He's probably been, in my opinion, the best player in the league this season and would be my vote for the PFA Player of the Year. Next to him we have got obviously Harry Kane. He is the other striker in this team. He's been absolutely brilliant as well. He's scored literally for fun this season. He has been brilliant, fully deserving his place, and the main reason why Tottenham are up in the top of the league. He's been absolutely world class, and he's an England player, which is great news for the Euros. And obviously I'm hoping he's going to be banging goals there, but fully deserving of his spot. And to be fair, the team in general is looking pretty solid. I'm very for that team. I don't see any reason to take any of them players out, but there are players who probably deserve to be in this team that haven't quite made it, but they will be on the bench for the Premier League one. Right, so some players that haven't made this team. If we start off in goal, Jack Butland, I believe, is going to be the backup keeper. He's been absolutely unreal this year. I know he's currently injured, but he has been absolutely amazing. He even made his England debut. He's been absolutely world class for Stoke. He's made some amazing saves. He's just been an all-round brilliant keeper this year. Now, from defence, you're possibly looking at Chris Smalling being the next best defender. He's been world class for United this year. He's really developed as a player and has become a much better centre-back than he was before, and probably deserving to be in this, and probably will be on the bench for this team, along with Robert Huth, the other Leicester centre-back who's been also brilliant this year and probably fully deserving of a place in the team. Another fullback from Arsenal, Nacho Monreal. Been an absolute surprise this season. He's never been like amazing, but this year he has really lit up in the Premier League. He's been very good and very consistent for Arsenal, and probably fully deserving of a place in this team. So if we move on to midfielders, the first one that springs to mind is Eric Dyer. He's been an absolute rock for Tottenham this year, sitting as the CDM, letting players like Dele Alli and Eriksen go bombing forward, and he's stopped everything. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's played centre-back and CDM. He's just been world-class all season. And another Tottenham player who probably deserves to be there, I've just mentioned, Christian Eriksen. What a season he has had for Tottenham. He's been brilliant and definitely probably deserving because of the assists and the skillful play that he produces and gives to Tottenham, which is why they're performing so well this year. Mesut Ozil being possibly the biggest upset from this team. He probably should be in the team, but I wouldn't take anyone out to put him in. He's got obviously bags and bags of assists this season. He has been world class all season and definitely one of the best players in the Premier League, which is why he's up for vote for the PFA Player of the Year. He's just been brilliant, and to be fair, he's very well deserving of being in this team. Another midfielder who probably deserves to be in the bench is Danny Drinkwater. Now, he's been brilliant for Leicester this year. He's he's played just in front or just alongside Kante, and they've run the show together. He's made his England debut. He's full well deserving of a place in this team, in my opinion, and I know a lot of other people would agree with that, and not many people can doubt that he probably deserves to be in this team. Now, if we move on to the strikers, there is going to be Romelu Lukaku. He's been absolutely amazing for Everton this year. They haven't performed as well as they deserve to Everton this year. They are kind of mid-table, but he has been brilliant. He's scoring lots of goals. He's having one of the best seasons he's ever had, which is why he got plenty of interest in him from bigger clubs. Probably definitely deserving of being in this team because I think he's the third top goal scorer in the Premier League, so he's got to be there as one of the backup strikers. Along with Sergio Aguero, who year after year just seems to perform. It doesn't matter if he gets injured or anything, he will score goals. That's what he does. He's just his return, like the goal to game thing is absolutely mental. He's got to be in the team of the season, but for me, he doesn't deserve to be on the pitch because of how good other players have been. So for me, he will be on the bench. There are of course a few other players that deserve arguably to be on the bench. Players like De Bruyne, Barkley, Firmino. Other players like defenders, I suppose you've got Koscielny as well. Players that probably deserve to be on the bench. Maybe even Scott Dan of Crystal Palace has been absolutely solid this year. You never know because it has been an absolutely mental season in the Premier League. But let me know in the comments down below if I've missed any players, if there's anyone you think 100% should be in this team that I've completely missed out, or that PFA haven't even put in the team and you just think, why are they not there? But I do hope you guys have enjoyed that. That is going to be the video for today. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and see you.